I know Toastmasters, but Toastmasters pathways?
Toastmasters. Are you also unsure about how to get started with pathways just like Toastmaster Kunkuma? Watch this video and get answers for your queries. Step 1 is to find the welcome email from Toastmasters International. Your welcome email will provide you with your member ID and the starting date for accessing your path. To log into the Toastmasters portal, you may either use the member ID or your registered email address. The next step is to change the login password. In order to do that, go to the Toastmasters website at www.toastmasters.org. Click on the login icon. Scroll down to click on the Forgot Password option. Type in your registered email address and click on Submit. You will receive an email with the password reset link. Click on the link, change your password or create a new password, and click on Submit. You are now logged in to your Toastmasters portal. The third step is to learn about Pathways learning experience. You can go to the Pathways tab on the website, click on Learn More. Pathways provides you with 11 paths that would suit your needs. You can read about all the 11 paths, the projects and levels that they have to offer by clicking on each path individually. It would be better if you read about all the paths before choosing one path that would suit you. The fourth step is to choose a path. There are two ways in choosing a path. One, if you're sure about which path you want after reading about all of them, you can directly choose them. Otherwise, if you're still unsure about which path would suit you, then you can take an online assessment test where Toastmasters will provide you with top 3 suggestions that would suit you best based on your answers. To do that, you will have to click on Pathways tab, click on Choose a Path, select your preferred language, and click on the resource material that would be accessible to you. You can either select digital resources or printed materials. I would suggest that you go with digital resources because later on, you don't have to pay if you require it to be printed. But if you select for printed materials, you will receive the entire path through courier, for which you will have to pay $25 extra. With only the digital resources, it's free of cost. After selecting the preferred mode to access it, you choose either of the two ways that you prefer to select a path. Either you directly choose them by clicking on View Path Options, or you take an online assessment. If you choose to take an assessment, click on Continue, and the Assessment tab will open, where you will have to answer about 30 questions. Otherwise, you can choose directly by clicking on View Path Options, Continue, and all the paths will be displayed. You can read about them once again by clicking on each path specifically, select one path, and click on Continue once again. For example, I will choose the path Effective Coaching, and I will click on Continue, which means that you have chosen a path now. Once you have chosen a path, step 5 is to open Pathways curriculum. Click on the Pathways tab, select on Go to Basecamp. Scroll down the page, once again click on Go to Basecamp. This is your personal Pathways portal. To access your path, scroll down, you will find the name of the path chosen, click on Open Curriculum. This is your personal Pathways tracker. All the levels and projects under each path will be displayed here. Your progress level will also be visible here. For members attempting this for the very first time, you will find an option called Activate against each project. Once you click on the Activate option, you will have to further once again launch the project for you to be able to read it. As you will be attempting your icebreaker, when I launch this project, there will be a fresh page opened which contains the details about your icebreaker project. This is made online in the form of slides. Begin with reading the project. Move the arrows to go to the next slide. As you start reading the project, you will be asked to answer 5 questions about your skills before delivering the speech. Once you answer them, you can further progress to the next slide and read through the entire project, understanding what icebreaker speech is all about. You can access resources like worksheets that will help you developing your speech script. Read the project carefully, understand the project objectives, speak with your mentor if you have any queries. After reading the project, write your speech, send it to your mentor along with the project details. The mentor will be able to provide suggestions based on your script. Incorporate the suggestions, if any, if required. Practice your speech as much as possible. Schedule a speech well in advance with your VPE and deliver it on the scheduled day. Once that is done, you can come back to the same project by clicking on the launch option. Go to the last end of the project, which is to assess your skills after the speech, where the same questions will be asked once again to gauge your level of understanding of the project and speaking after delivering your speech. Toastmasters will then provide you a comparative analysis of where you stood before your speech and after your speech. Once that is done, you will receive this page which says, "Congratulations, you've completed this project." That means you have successfully completed one project in one level in your path. Once you read the project, there is a tab called the Resources tab in one of the pages in your project, where you will be finding resources like the evaluation document, print my project document, and the worksheets, if any. Evaluation resource is your evaluation form, which will be sent to the evaluator when you have scheduled your speech. This will be available on the PDF format when you click on it. Print my project is the entire project which you're viewing online, which will be made available to you in a soft copy PDF format. Worksheets are again that would help you in working on your speech script. You will have to repeat the same steps every time you attempt a speech. Once all the projects in one level is done, you will find an option which says Mark as Complete, Request for Approval from VP Education. Remember to click on the Request for Approval compulsorily, because that is what will fetch you credits for completing your level in Pathways. Inform the VPE that you have requested for approval. The VPE will then take care of their job in assigning the credit for your level completion. There are other options as well in Pathways. You can click on Home icon, where you will find the Speech Evaluations tab. Here, all the evaluations forms that are in your path for all the projects that are available, including the electives, will be made available in one single hub. If you remember the name of your project, you can click on any of the links and you will find the soft copy of the evaluation form, which you can download and forward it to your evaluator. For example, if I click on the icebreaker and click on launch, I will receive a PDF format of the evaluation form. Go back to home again. You will find the resources page, where if you can access this page if you need more details on your projects, on your levels, on your path. There is another option called My Documents, which is your storing hub for all your speech scripts, worksheets, and evaluation forms after delivering your speech. This is your own private folder on the Pathways portal that nobody else can access. My Badges is an option where you can either assign badges to someone or some other person assigns badges to you after completion of a speech. You will also be receiving badges as part of membership recognition from Pathways and from Toastmasters after completing your respective levels in Path. You can also give feedback to another member here after you have listened to their speech in a meeting. You will also be made access to others' feedback given about your speech. There is one other thing called the Pathways Mentor Program, which is designed to help you become a responsible mentor. This program will get unlocked on its own after completion of 2 levels in a path. This is about a 6-month course which requires you to deliver a certain number of projects, mentor other members' projects, speeches, etc. And after which you will be designated as the Pathways mentor, officially recognized by Toastmasters. Once everything is done, you can log out of your Pathways portal. To explore the website, you will find various other tabs here. You will be made access to the resources page if you want to find more details about your paths, testimonials, member experiences, contest-related details, etc. Magazine is another tab where you will be given access to the Toastmasters monthly magazine. You can also use Launch the Navigator option to get guidance on accessing your Pathways portal. Once everything is done, log out of the Toastmasters website. We have now come to the end of this video. We hope that this video has helped you in getting started with your public speaking journey. You can always reach out to any of the club officers of Uttashta or your mentors for more guidance in pathways. All the very best. Thank you.